Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning. This is the opportunity to get our minds right, to tap into source, to take a deep breath, and to know the truth. So let's do this together today. You guys, today is all about the power of simplifying. And it is Saturday, and Saturday represents Saturn, which is all about organization and decluttering and simplifying. It's really about getting clear, because all of life is designed for us to see the mirror. It's like the mirror of the reflection of our consciousness. And so as we get more clear and direct energy upon mind, we're more able to see exactly what we are consciously creating. You're creating 24/7. You are a master manifester. There's nothing you need to do to manifest. You're manifesting all the time. The work really comes in getting clear of what you want to consciously manifest. So the more we simplify, the more we're able to energize one thing at a time. So the power of simplification. So I invite you to get into meditation position, or sit down, or maybe you're driving, maybe you're having a cup of coffee, maybe you like to journal during this time. It's a real sacred time for me to come together with you in mind, because there's only one mind. And as we know the truth together, and as receptive as you are, you're able to expand your consciousness and embody more and more of the truth, embody more and more of your highest consciousness. And that's where we unify. That's the true yoga of the mind, is unifying between the individual divided self and the one self, the spirit self, the highest self. So the power of simplifying. I remember years back, I had a mentor, and I was always one of those people that sought out mentors. I didn't have a lot of money. I had really no money. In college, I had zero money. As a single mother in my 20s, I had no money. I literally was waiting tables at night, doing career during the day just to be able to make ends meet. I could barely put food on the table. But I always sought out mentors for some reason. And I would ask questions. I was obsessed with asking questions. And one day to my mentor, I said, why am I not, having better results? And they said, because you're not focusing and directing and simplifying. You've got a lot of things going on in all areas of your life. And how can you expect to be efficient if you are directing your energy in many, many different ways? So one of the most powerful questions somebody ever asked me, it was Dushan, and he asked me, what are your must-have? What is the must-have that you need out of your career? And I said, a conscious conversation. And then another one of my friends, so what that did was it basically made me, realize that anything else that was not in alignment with that one must-have, I might as well just not be focusing on that career-wise. So hence, really taking the quantum leap into doing my spiritual work and stepping into that as my career. It was transformative, to say the least. And then another mentor friend of mine, I remember they took me through a thing where basically they had me sit down and begin to look at my life of what I truly valued. And I had to put it into categories. And I think I had a few categories. One was my family, my son, of course. One was my spiritual work. And one was dance and travel. Those were kind of my 4 areas of my life that I really valued. I highly valued. And basically what they had me do is they had me begin to take a look at everything else in my life, even material belongings or any events or even people that did not fall into those 4 categories, and basically begin to say no. It wasn't that I had to put anybody out of my life or say no 100% to anything. I just had to it wasn't on my schedule, put it that way. And everything that was in those 4 categories, I began to schedule in and develop my skills in those areas and be proactive in those areas. So I began to schedule out rituals with my family and my son. I began to take dance lessons. And of course, in my spiritual work, I became a doctor of divinity. So I was always in tons of courses and developing myself in that arena. and so on and so forth. So you get the gist of it, that the power of simplifying. And I love that I forgot the name of the book, but it is this book that's kind of random. It'll come to my mind. And I remember I went up to visit my girlfriend, Crystal. I've mentioned her a few times now in podcasts, because I know that sometimes she listens to these. So, hey, Crystal. So I went up to her house in Portland. She's a childhood girlfriend. And I remember she was kind of giving me kind of a tour of her home, her new home. And we went up into her master bedroom, and there was no doors on this closet that went all the way across her closet. And there was barely any clothes. Like if you had come with a suitcase for a long weekend, or a couple, that was all that was in there. I was like, and so she's touring me around her master bedroom. And I'm kind of like, for some reason I'm thinking, well, there must be another closet somewhere. And I come back into her main bedroom. I go, wait, is there another closet somewhere? And she goes, oh, no. I just read this great book, and I just decided that I was going to just simplify everything in my life. And in this book, it's so great because she says, if you don't totally love it, if when you hold your clothes and you don't get excited about them, then basically get rid of them, because you should be wearing something every day that excites you, And I thought, whoa, that's intense, because there's a lot of clothes in my closet that I literally hold on to, thinking, well, I might just wear that one day out of the year. You never know when you need that, outfit that I haven't worn in 5 years. I've got them jam-packed in there. So I immediately went home and decluttered my closet, and it was a very liberating process. So energetically and spiritually, simplifying is a very powerful thing to do. Clarity equals power. And so on that note, let's just take a deep breath together and just know that there is a power within, that you have the power to create really anything that you truly desire in this lifetime. But as your energy is scattered in many directions, you're not as powerful. You are as powerful. You just don't have the result, the cause and effect, the experience of being powerful, because you're directing it in so many different directions. And so I know that as we delayer our consciousness of all the limiting beliefs, and we release the fear, and we empty our cup of all the things that are holding us back from believing in thyself, to knowing the highest self, the highest identity, is the extent to which we experience not being powerful. And so I know today is a day to simplify, to get clear on our values, and to know that within you is the power of love. And so may you simplify today. May you simplify all your life, the daily spiritual practice today. I invite you to go within and begin to ask yourself, begin to ask spirit, begin to ask your consciousness, and visualize, what is it that you value the most in life? What is it? Who are the people? What are the things that you love to do? And begin to do those things more. If you want to love your life, do it with people that you love, and do the things that you love. It's really simple. We overcomplicate things so much. Life is very simple. And so on that note, also, today's challenge is to clean out your closet, or your phone, or your kitchen. Clean out something, simplify, clear off your desk, throw out the things you don't need. There's areas of our life like bookshelves. Maybe there's books that you love, and maybe there's books that you'll probably never pick up again. Give them away. Let that energy go. Give it to somebody else. When we allow things to go, the universe it's emotion. It's an energy exchange, and allows new things to come into our life. If there's things in your closet that you don't love, give it to somebody in need. There's people that would love to have those pieces of clothing. Allow yourself to have something new come into your life, and get focused and distill down and put in your calendar, get your calendar out and put and schedule in the things that you love to do. Take a class, or schedule that trip, or watch that documentary. I have no idea. But simplifying into the things that you really love to do, because I know in the simplicity is the sophistication. In the simplicity is the sophistication of today. I know that I spend my time so frazzled sometimes with all the social media and everything. And then I go, wait a second, I'm just going to follow the people that I love. get notifications from the people that I love so I can be inspired and be in conversation with just those people. So please, if you like this conversation, if you're committed to the power of simplicity, please like, share, and comment. You can get my notifications. You can get them on Facebook. You can get them on Instagram. And across the board, you can put your email in and get notifications from me. And begin to step into this conversation all the time, every day, getting your mind right, getting your heart right, getting your thoughts right, and directing your energy how you want to. And so on that note, please like, share, and comment. I'd love a great review, you guys. And you can download my free app at drerin.tv. Be in this conversation every day. The daily podcast goes there, along with lessons and 30 guided meditations and all the blogs and all that stuff, you guys. So I know today is a day to simplify your life, organize, declutter, all the above. And know this, that you are powerful, and may you live your truth.